Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last series of episodes, give me a second, I need to clean up a spill. Can't believe I spilled some drink. There we go, that should be good enough. Anyway, in the last series of episodes, he took on Volgan in a fight and even destroyed the Shagohod. And we made our escape. Unfortunately, we crashed and Ader is injured. So we need to walk to the rest of the way to the Wig. So Ader is injured, so she will move very slowly. I mean ridiculously slow. Let's see what the radio team has to say.
Snake, are you alright?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, stay on your toes. The enemy hasn't given up coming after you yet. They should be there any minute now. If you go southeast from there, you'll come to a road leading to the lake. Take Eva with you and head southeast. Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
You've given her treatment, but Eva is still badly injured. Don't stray too far from her side. If you get too far apart, she might just sit down and refuse to move. Make sure Eva stays with you on your way to the lake. You can treat Eva's wounds by selecting Eva from the cure screen in the survival viewer. If she gets injured, see to her right away. Got it?
Snake, you're almost to the lake. You can make it, man.
Alright, let's head to the lake where our Wig and supposedly the boss is waiting for us. Let's order her to move. Now you can actually give food to Ada, I believe. Although I think she has to be within a certain distance of you.
This tastes like crap. Can I have seconds?
Ada will like different foods, and I think she even has different likes compared to Snake. So some foods that Snake likes, she will despise, and some foods that he likes, he despises, she'll like. Come on, Ada. I know I'm not that far away from you. You want to be careful on your way up because I believe there is some enemies you can deal with. They also put a lot of food along the way, so that way you have a means of feeding Eva. In case things start going really south for you. Now she is armed with your single action army, which I think is removed from your inventory during the segment. So she can defend herself, but not very well. So you want to try and stay close to Ada if there are enemies about. So that way they focus fire on you and not her. She's also losing stamina incredibly quickly, so you will have to feed her very often.
Yuck.
Come on. You also gotta keep in mind that she is very slow, so you need to move slowly with her. So now the enemies are here. Now, I forget if they ever try to approach from behind. Let me see. I believe there are 2 pathways we can go here. I just can't remember which way is considered safer for Ava. I don't think there's any weapons or items that you can find during the segment. Oh, they do approach from behind. Eva will get down to a crawl with you.
Did you?
Did you hear kaboom? Come on, Eva. Let's give you some food. You like instant noodles, don't you?
Let me have some more.
Eva, why weren't you following me? Yeah, Eva will warn you when enemies come from behind you, and I believe they periodically spawn as well. So if you wait too long in the area, more enemies will keep approaching you from the back. Have a grenade, guys. Took a bullet to the face, so let's cure that. Oh, not the face, apparently to the crotch, apparently, according to this. Jesus. That would have hurt. I don't care how much protection this suit gives you, that would have freaking hurt.
I see him.
Am I going the right way? Ooh, this log bridge. I believe you can destroy this. Or not. I thought you could destroy this bridge and make it fall. And here. grab this mango. And then leave. Yeah, I thought you could destroy this. Is it TNT that blows it up? I'd be really picky if it's like, yeah, the grenade doesn't do it, but TNT, hell yeah. Oh, what was the difference with the TNT and the freaking... How is the TNT different than the grenade? Which way am I supposed to go then? Oh, I went the completely wrong way. That explains why I'm running into enemies. Infected. Bandage up my crotch. Oh, right. You have to climb your way out of here. Just blow you two up.
Where'd he go?
Really? Did that bullet not hit? There we go. The grenade got him. We got more enemies. This segment's actually going on a little longer than I thought. We might not be able to do the boss this episode. Because we're almost at the final boss, but this is taking a little longer than I thought. Really? Ada! Where is Ada? Come on! Let's give you a feed. You wanted to eat a calorie, mate? Since we found out during the sorrow boss fight. Here, have one.
Mmm, so good.
Come on. Split path again. I think this way's shorter. Blast him in the back. Do 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 do. Got a headshot. Ada. Ada. Come on.
What the?
Let's give you some more food.
What did you give me?
What you give me?
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. Let's see what you're...
Time to face the boss. Let's see what our team has to say.
Snake, it's time to complete your final mission. This is where you fulfill your loyalty to your country, and perhaps to her as well. You must defeat the boss. The firepower of that Patriot pistol the boss is using is beyond compare. In a straight shootout, you'd lose every time. Your first concern should be to hide yourself while using camouflage. Inside, wait for an opening, and attack her with a gun or CQC. Watch out for the boss's Patriot pistol. Any attack you make is going to be futile in the face of such overwhelming firepower. Attack her from the back or side. Use your camouflage to sneak into her blind spot. You can also crawl through the flowers in intrusion view. Use this technique to maneuver discreetly into the boss's blind spot. In first-person view, you can press the left and right step buttons simultaneously to prop yourself up. That way, you can keep track of the boss's position as you move. The motion detector and active sonar will also prove useful. Sneak behind the boss so that she remains unaware of your position. In a proximity encounter, the boss will obviously try to use CQC on you. By pressing the CQC button at the very moment the boss launches a CQC strike, you can parry the attack. If you're successful, you can maneuver around to her side. That's your chance to use CQC on her. But if you fail, not only will she throw you, but she'll disassemble your weapon as well. Watch the boss's movements carefully. Timing is everything.
Snake, it's all over if you lose sight of the boss. Don't let those falling flower petals confuse you. The boss is human just like you and me. If she gets distracted, she's sure to leave herself open to attack. Try throwing a magazine or a captured animal and see what happens.
That gun the boss is using is a one-of-a-kind sidearm she had made especially for her. They call it the Patriot. Basically, they took the Army's experimental XM16E1, cut the barrel short, and took off the stock. It handles like a handgun, but it's got the stopping power of a rifle. Because the barrel is cut so short, it's got some nasty recoil, though. I can't believe she's using it with one hand. Now I see why she's the leader of the Cobras and a legendary hero. As long as the boss is firing that Patriot at you, frontal attacks are going to be useless. Get around to her back or side and attack her from there. Move! If the boss gets you with a CQC attack, there's a chance she'll disassemble whatever weapon you've got equipped at the time. The disassembled weapon will turn into item boxes and scatter around the area. Try and recover them right away. One tactic you might want to try is blinding her with a stun grenade or a smoke grenade. While she's lost sight of you, move around to her side or back and attack her.
Alright, let's fight. So the first thing the boss will do is immediately try to rush you. Which... Did I press the wrong button for CQC?
Up, Snake.
Oh, it's B. I was pressing X for some reason. So what the boss says that she has 10 minutes is no joke. You literally have 10 minutes to do this boss fight. If you don't defeat her within the 10-minute time frame, Miggs will blow you up and it will result in a game over, forcing you to redo this boss fight. Wait. Oh, the bone fracture. Oh, because when the boss CQC'd me. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. When she says he's gone, she has no idea where you are.
Where is he?
Matter of fact, where is she?
There you go. Here I come.
I couldn't.
Excellent.
Slam her to the ground. This will leave her open for a counterattack.
Nice try.
This is the annoying thing about her. She will throw your gun. Wait, did she? Why is there? Oh, did she steal more than my equipment than just the shotgun I had equipped?
Disgusting.
Snake F. What's Snake F? A green tree python.
What can I say?
I just want a bullet. Now, where is she? Where did she go? Not camouflage. Go into... Not cure. Go into backpack. TNT, give me a stun grenade. Where did she go? Oh!
You've gotten stronger.
That almost ended very badly. Ooh, I see something. There are 3 special snakes you can find here. I'll probably in a bonus video show them off, but I was surprised I could find it. Here is a snake solid. Taste unknown. There are 3 snakes here that can only be found during this boss fight.
Where are you hiding?
Really? She didn't see me from that far away? Oop, I can see her moving.
Dodge this!
Alright, I can't do CQC with the shotgun.
Nice try.
Oh, she just throws away the bullets. I thought she threw away some of my other stuff too. It's like...
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, come on. I hit the CQC button.
Nice try. Pathetic. Run quick.
I pressed CQC! What the fuck? Okay, this is the CQC button. I pressed it when she grabbed me. Also, you might have noticed up to this point, there's no music in this boss fight whatsoever. It's just the sound of the wind, which is... Oh, here she comes. I fucking hit the CQC button! Why is the game lying and saying I'm not? Where's the grenade? I know for a fact I tossed it. Oh, the music's starting up. This makes the fight epic, but also this means you're running out of time. I think this starts up at the 5-minute mark.
Let's see what you're made of.
I fucking hit CQC! Why is the game lying and making sure I can't counter her? I can see the pedals, so I have an idea where she's heading. She says, "Where are you?" even though she's shooting.
Heads up, Snake.
Get behind. You see. Oh, come on! I got behind her. Why did the game not let me? Comes. I hit CQC! You stupid games!
Move or you're dead. Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
We came so far. Our original mission was to rescue Sokolov, and then it evolved into taking out the Shagohod and taking out the Cobras. It's time that we finally end this. Farewell, boss. Why can I not shoot? There we go. Don't know why the thing wasn't working.